Hey guys, welcome back to the Business of Art. Today we're going to go over how often you should post to different social media. Now, every social media platform is different, so you really need to study each and every one that you plan to use and learn the benefits of them, learn what kind of audience they have. They actually have different audiences as well. Learn and just learn the how-tos, learn what's right and what's wrong on that platform. So for example, there's a new one called TikTok. That is a really young platform, but it's exploding. And by young, I mean two things. One, it's new, and two, it's a bunch of kids. Like, you can maybe feel old when going on there, but yeah, it's definitely a much younger audience than now Facebook is. Facebook is now considered for an older audience in general. So that's just a really good example. Snapchat, also generally a younger audience. Instagram and Facebook, I would say, usually more mature audience. Instagram's kind of a little bit all over the place. And Twitter also a bit all over the place. You got everybody from kids to old people to the president to the, whoever, actors and actresses, everybody. Twitter's an interesting one. I found Twitter to have an awful lot of politics on it. So I tend to stay away from Twitter because it just upsets me whenever I go on there. It's just people attacking everybody all over the place. But if it's a platform you would like to use, go ahead and study up on it and learn about it. So just as a few things on posting amounts on each platform. So Facebook, I would say to your Facebook page to post 1 to maybe max 3 times a day. I wouldn't say to post more than that, but at least once a day is very good. If you can do a couple times or 3 times a day, no biggie. I wouldn't say that would necessarily hurt or help, but definitely at least 1 time a day and no more than about 3 times a day. Same thing with Instagram. Instagram, at least once a day. You can go up to, I'd say, about 3 times a day. After that, it can get to be a little much, but you'll learn your audience, and if they like more than that, then that's fine too. There's not really a hard rule on you should only do this many. Twitter, you can post 1,000,000 times a day and it's totally fine because Twitter moves very quickly. TikTok, it's a newer area for me, a newer platform. You can post, it seems like it moves a bit fast like Twitter to me. Based off of the research I've done though, to actually grow your TikTok channel, I think is what it would be called, or page, you want to post around once a day as well. You don't want to have big long breaks. Now for YouTube, I have personally found 3 times a week to be a pretty good amount to really grow your channel at a pretty healthy rate. Once a week will also work, and then of course daily is fine as well. I would not recommend posting 10 YouTube videos a day unless for some reason that's totally your audience. Like, I could see possibly a gaming audience that might be fine, but in general, 1 time a day is definitely sufficient. And then once or 3 times a week also sufficient. Less than once a week, you're not going to really grow that much, and it's going to be pretty slow going. Those are kind of the main ones. There's LinkedIn, which is really better for a professional setting. It's not so much an art place. So I wouldn't even recommend posting to there, but if you want, you totally could. And there, I'd say same thing as Facebook and Instagram. 1 to 3 times a day is perfectly sufficient. Once a day, definitely fine. But that's a platform I don't really use unless it's in a more professional setting, like if I'm doing hiring or something, right? Then I'll use LinkedIn. Other than that, it's not really a platform for me. The main ones for me are YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Those are currently my most successful platforms. Yeah, and I've managed to, with mainly actually YouTube and Facebook, I've managed to really grow my art business. Starting with Facebook, I grew that up, started making plenty of money there, went into the YouTube, and I didn't get in an Instagram until much later. So you don't need to be on every single social media platform, but definitely be on as many as you wish. Just learn how they work, study up on them, and there's my advice to you. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you guys next time.